Hi, I'm Jessie Ammett, your host of Valley News Now. I'm here with Allison Weckman, Director of Operations at the Greenhouse, and she's here because you guys are co-hosting or supporting a winter coat drive for Matthews Voice.
We are, yes. Community is one of our big core values, and so we really wanted to do something to give back. And we picked Matthews Voice Project because they have liaisons in all 3 school districts in Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo that serve teens experiencing homelessness. So it was a great way to really hit all 3 of the school districts. So we were excited to partner with them.
That's so amazing. We were just chit-chatting a little bit before we came on about, they started 11 years ago. Please correct me if I get those stats wrong. And there was kind of a handful of kids, and now there's hundreds of kids.
Yes, the need has grown exponentially. The work that they do is just amazing, and it's all volunteers working with these liaisons in each of the school districts to identify the kids that have a need. They basically go in and kind of take what these kids need based off of what they have for donations.
Wow.
So yeah, it's really awesome.
So this is not only the winter coat. So the winter coat drive, we'll talk about that first, and then maybe we can kind of touch on how else you can help. But I'm going to bring us right over to Facebook here real quick so you can see. So you can go onto Facebook, Matthews Voice Project, and the winter coat drive. So maybe just tell us the whens and wheres.
Yes, so it kicks off next Monday. So the drive itself is September 11th through the 25th. You can bring any of your gently used or new winter coats and drop them off at Sandy's Donuts, either their original location in West Fargo or their South Fargo location on 45th Street. There will be donation bins in both locations with the Matthews Voice Project logo, so just look for those. But taking donations the 11th through the 25th, and then the big event that we have on September 26th, starting at 4:30, that will be at our Greenhouse office. And basically that's going to be an opportunity for any last-minute donations, and then we're going to load all of the donations into a trailer for Matthews Voice Project and just kind of send them on their way to go get them out to the students that need them.
Sure, and so then that's when I'm sure we'll go to the liaisons, like you said, to help and identify the kids that need that. And I mean, like we were kind of talking about, today's that first kind of a little bit chilly day where we're like, oh yeah, winter will come. It's coming, and we can't be, you've all seen kids, and hopefully you haven't, but maybe you've experienced that yourself where you haven't really had the right clothing for that time of year, and it's not really an option here.
Right. And the big thing, so Matthews Voice Project really focuses on providing resources to these students to make sure that they graduate, to kind of help end the cycle of poverty. They want to make sure that they can set them up for success, and even just providing those basic necessities. So obviously it's really hard to make sure that kids are getting to class if they don't have a winter coat to wear, if they're walking to school or whatever they're doing. So just providing those basic necessities. Matthews Voice Project has a full wish list of items that these students need, but we really wanted to focus, obviously, leading into the fall and winter, getting them those winter coats so that they can be ready for the winter.
Well, you got to get to class, number one. That's so true. I think, as we're trying to do those things, like looking at, okay, this problem, we're trying to break the cycle of poverty, and you go back and back and back and back. Well, one of the basic needs is you got to be warm enough to get to class, to not, truly to not get frostbite.
Right.
Honestly.
For sure.
In that time of year. And I don't know about you, but I just kind of went through my winter coat closet. And I hate to say this because you feel like the just overly spoiled American, but many of us do have coats in our closets that look brand new that we didn't end up wearing, that didn't end up fitting, whatever happened. And what a perfect thing to get to do with that. You kind of relieve yourself of some guilt as well.
Yes, definitely. And I know my kiddos are still at that age where it's like maybe we got them a new one halfway through last winter because they outgrew it, and now they outgrew it again, but they only wore it for maybe a month.
Right.
So we did that last weekend, and we've got our donations ready to go. But
nice. I'm already thinking of like a handful in my closet too. Or I'm big about especially when the kids were small, like, oh, they're clearanced at the end of the year, and I can get coats for like $8 or $10.
Yep.
And then they grew too much over the summer.
Absolutely.
So that's not going to work. Well, these guys will find kids that those coats will fit, and it will make a huge difference in their ability to get to class, to just, if you just have to spend half of the class time warming up your hands so you can take notes, it's not very effective.
Right.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes.
Oh, cool. So I would love to talk a little bit about the greenhouse,
Absolutely.
though, and what you do there.
Yeah.
So you are the Director of Operations. I'm going to pop back over to Facebook here. So tell me what you guys do.
Yes, so we do business coaching and consulting for teams and individuals anywhere from startup to succession, but anybody that's just looking to grow. Everybody in their business kind of feels like they hit a little bit of a plateau sometimes, whether it's your whole team or just you individually. So just helping you try to get to that next stage. So we do various trainings, workshops. Our main coach consultant, Patrick Metzger, is a certified EOS implementer. Okay. So that's a big piece of what we do, helping teams just kind of streamline their processes, just running more efficiently and effectively. We also have a new product called Value Builder, which can help business owners increase the value of their business before they get ready to exit out of that business, and just kind of really set them up for success as they're leaving, whether it be through a sale or passing it down to a next generation.
That's a great idea to do that, because it's like a piece of you. It's like your baby, and I think a lot of times people have a hard time letting go of it because you want it to succeed, and what a neat way to be able to do that in conjunction with you guys.
Yes, and it also is very important if you are selling your business, that the new owners coming in have that confidence that the business can be successful without your name attached to it, because that can be a big piece as well. So
again, because you've built that thing and people know you, but they want to be able to know the business, and like you said, that the business can still thrive even once you're gone, which is really kind of our goal, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Everything. Yes. Well, I love it, and you've got a new podcast. I'm going to bop over there again. So it's on Facebook, The Greenhouse ND. And then this must be your website, growingforsuccess.com.
Yes.
Love that. We're going to go there too. Is there anything you would like to show here? I can let you drive.
Oh my gosh, we have a lot of stuff on our website. We are all about value first, right? We want to show people what all we have available, things that are going to be helpful to you as a business. So we have blogs about all things business.
Cool.
Again, whether you're in that startup phase of just kind of getting your business going, looking to grow and scale it, add some employees. I know we've got a podcast episode coming out. If it's not this week, it's next week, on delegating and elevating. How do you bring your people up with you and then add new people in, as you're growing your organization. So blog, podcasts are great to follow. We've got a new C-suite leadership forum, just kind of helping those C-suite level leaders really grow what they can do, again, just to help their people continue to grow as well.
So many free resources available there. We'd be like silly not to take advantage of that.
Yes.
And then working with that too, I think sometimes people are like, okay, so I'm going to, pay somebody to help me do that. But I don't think people realize how it can really help them grow financially, and we do that. We need a coach for everything, really. I mean, why would you not want a coach for your business?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. So what a cool business to be a part of. I love that you guys are a part of community. That's just, it makes everybody happy and feel warm and fuzzy inside, and also it does some actual good in our community, which is what we're really looking for. So awesome, Allison. Yes. Well, is there anything else you'd like to show? Do you have any other like events coming up you want to make sure people know about for the greenhouse?
We've got a lot of webinars, free webinars, things. So if you want to kind of check out a little bit about what we do, we've got one coming up on September 22nd and another in-person event on October 19th. So just make sure you follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, sign up for our newsletter where we also share more information and things, but
Awesome. Oh my gosh, you could spend hours on here.
Yes.
There's really a lot of fun things to see. Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to come in. And then let's just hit that winter coat drive one more time. So that starts September 11th, goes through the 25th.
Yep.
And that is where you can donate at the Sandy's Donuts, both locations.
Yep.
They'll have that, it'll be easily marked. You'll be able to see. And I'm sure if somebody sees you walk in with a bunch of coats, they'll help you out. And then the big event, remind me those details again.
So that is September 26th, starting at 4:30 at the Greenhouse offices in West Fargo. We're right by the Juice Box. So if you frequent that place, we're right in there in those white office condos, just west of Cheyenne High School. So make a last minute donation, enjoy a donut from Sandy's Donut, and help us load the trailer and get those coats to the kids that need them.
Seriously, how perfect. That's a great team building exercise too. You could be like, okay, everybody, on the 25th, you're all going to go through your closets, and then on the 26th, you can all hop over there, have a donut, help load the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, thank you so much, Allison.
Yes,
if somebody has more questions, like maybe they're thinking, let's do a team building thing.
Yes.
How can they get in touch with you? What's the best way?
Facebook message on the event, LinkedIn, otherwise info@growingsuccess.com. 4success.com.
Okay, so all the places that we saw her earlier today, growingforsuccess.com, Facebook, message, all of those ways to get in touch with you, or just show up.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
Cool, we love a show up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again.
I
appreciate it.
Yes.
Allison Weckman, she is the Director of Operations at the Greenhouse, and we're talking about the winter coat drive for Matthew's Voice Project, and I am Jessie Ament, your host of Valley News Now.